I'm standing here at ProGem with Rob Proctor, and we've been talking about a range of things with energy, which is great to have some of your background experience to hear about some of the energy market. But probably the main thing you wanted to focus on today was around the excess power that's being generated by diesels at the moment across the electorate, across probably the nation, and that power is just going to waste. So can you give me a bit more information about that?
Certainly can. From my time and experience out here, and the number of farmers, irrigators and primary producers that I've met through the shop here, everyone's got a diesel generator. When they're not using it, or they are using it, it creates an energy surplus, and that energy surplus is then available for insertion into the network if possible. Not every farmer's got a backbone power supply, but those that can help the national energy emergency by synchronising with the grid and getting paid.
It's an interesting concept and one I haven't heard before. The point you make though, which is really interesting, is that this power is being generated right now but wasted. So it's not as if you're talking about going out and generating a whole bunch of extra emissions through running extra diesel generators. They're already running now. They're being used in mainly farm situations, but there is excess power in those generators that wouldn't add to any of our pollution, wouldn't add to any of our climate change issues, but that power is there available for people to use.
That's correct.
Yeah. The issue is the state government doesn't pay feed-in tariffs for that power that's being generated.
That's correct. From state, it leads to the Paris Agreement and its limitations for fossil fuels entering the Australian free energy market. If enough people in the state speak with a loud enough voice, the state will hear, and hopefully the federal will hear the situation out
here. Yeah, no, it's interesting, thank you. And in general, if you've got a solar power feeding to your pump on a farm, and you do generate extra power there, you can actually get a feed-in tariff for that.
That's correct.
So you're talking about the same thing generally in a diesel environment, and something you've already got running there.
That's correct.
Yeah. Now you don't think this would go and basically create a whole new market where people will run out and buy a bunch of new diesel generators?
No, I do believe that some of the generators that are out there do need to be brought up to the current Australian standards, also the emission standards. We can't sit there and speak we're trying to cut emissions by employing some of the old 1960s and 70s old listers and so forth. Please don't sue me, Mr. Lister. But yeah, with the efficiencies that are coming along, common rail, turbocharging, engine management systems, it's just a matter of time before the efficiencies get there, and it's far more viable for the network to handle.
If someone did have an old diesel Jenny, and they were replacing it, logically would they replace that with solar now rather than replacing it with a modern diesel generator?
Solar does have its drawbacks. Unfortunately, sun only shines 12 hours a day. Diesel, you've already got it on the farm. It's a practical solution to the situation that's already there.
Yeah, a lot of these pumps, depending on what the pump's being used for, a lot of the pumps will be used to fill a dam or a reservoir or some sort of container. From that perspective, having the sun shine during the day and using the pump during the time the sun's shining probably makes sense. There'd be other situations that I imagine where you'd need the power 24 hours or available 24 hours.
That's correct.
Yeah, and that's where you might talk about those diesel generators.
Yeah.
Anyway, look, it's an interesting concept. Haven't heard it before. Appreciate your time, and it's certainly something that, again, if you get a state government that's in touch with the community, and I think they have lost a little bit of touch out here, some of those solutions that you're talking about are probably available to people, but you need to have someone that's in touch.
And these sort of decisions are really affecting people and how they run their business, how they grow their business, how many staff, how they pay their staff.
Interesting stuff. Thanks, Rob. Appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.